Hey friends, today we are going to draw the rainbow fish. So you should have a piece of paper and a tracer, which is going to be the shape of the body of our fish, and a black crayon. I'm going to be using a black marker just so you can see my lines a little bit better, but you should be using a black crayon. Now if we look at this tracer, we see that one side is kind of pointed and one side is a bit bumpy. This bumpy side is going to be our rainbow fish's lips. So you want to sit this tracer in the middle of your paper. Make sure your paper is horizontal, so it's wide like this. Sit your paper or your tracer in the middle of your paper and then let it swim just a little bit to the right. We want to leave a lot of room for our rainbow fish's tail. So again, you put it in the middle, let it swim to the right. You should still have a little bit of space over here, okay? Now take one hand and hold that fish body still. Don't let him move. Touch your crayon to the very edge and come all the way around. Make sure to trace around that bumpy part. You may have to move this part of your hand, but keep that tracer where it is. Down here and up. And when you lift your tracer, here is your fish's body. All right, you can put your tracer away. We are done with that. Now we're going to start adding some details to our rainbow fish. So if this is kind of the bumpy part where our fish's lips are, we're going to come up right about this high and do a curved line that comes down. It's going to stop where it's even, right where this little part dents in. Then you're going to draw another curved line down. All right, and then right where this part bumps in, draw a little line that comes right there. And then a curved line like this. Our rainbow fish is quite happy. Okay, right up about in this area right here, we're going to draw a circle. Okay. Now we're going to turn this circle into a donut, which means we're going to draw another smaller circle inside. Next, you're going to take your crayon and draw a little circle all the way on the inside. That's going to be the highlight, which is kind of some light reflecting off of your fish's eye. Now take your crayon and color just this part of the eye black. Remember, leave that teeny tiny circle white. It's going to look like light is reflecting off of your fish's eye. There we go. If you would like to add some eyelashes, you can. You don't have to. Next, we're going to add a bumpy line that's going to come right around here, and it's going to be kind of the front of our fish's head. So we're going to start kind of right above the eye on this edge and draw a curve. Don't let it touch the eye. Then another curve. And we're going to draw some bumpy lines till we get to the bottom. So now we have our rainbow fish's face. Next, we're going to add that fin that goes up top for our rainbow fish. So we're going to start right about where that first bump was. Draw a line that comes up, and then it's going to go over, down, back up. So it kind of went boop, boop, boop. Curve it around and back down. That's going to be our rainbow fish's fin. Now you can add some stripes to it. You don't have to if you don't want to. Now we're going to draw a few fins coming down this way from our fish. So we're going to come about to where that other bumpy part is. Down and back. Curve and up. You can add a squiggly line here to divide it in half. We're going to move over about this far, down and up, squiggly line. There we go. Those are his front fins. And we'll do a small one right back here. Whoop. There we go. Now it's time to draw our rainbow fish's tail. So if we see this point right back here, this is going to be the beginning of our tail, and our tail is going to kind of come out and way big and back together. Okay? So we're going to start a little ways up above this point, and we're going to come up and over like that. And a little ways down, about the same. If you kind of take your finger and drag straight down right here, down and over. And then we're going to just connect these two right here. And that's our rainbow fish's tail. And like we added stripes right here, why don't you go ahead and add some stripes for his tail. There we go. Now, the really special part of that story is the rainbow fish's scales, remember? So we're going to add some scales to our rainbow fish. We've already got to start right here with these curved lines. So now we're going to add another curved line, and it's going to start in the middle of this curved line, come over and back over. It's like we're drawing a rainbow over and over again, which makes sense since we're drawing the rainbow fish. So I drew that layer of scales. Now I'm going to add another layer of scales. And I'm going to keep adding these scales until I have filled my rainbow fish's body. You can also think of it like you're drawing the letter U. There we go. Now, my rainbow fish is kind of just by itself. There's not really an environment it's living in. So let's add some plants and maybe some bubbles. So for your rainbow fish's plants, you're going to start at the bottom of your paper and draw a curvy line. And it doesn't go all the way to your paper, but pretty close. Now, right now, it just looks like a string. So we're going to start back at the top, and we're going to add another curvy line that comes in and out and makes it look like a plant. Now this next plant we're going to draw is going to come up, but as soon as it touches the rainbow fish, it's going to stop. Stop. Add some outlines right here. Now this plant is behind the rainbow fish, okay? So like if this is my fish, the plant grows up behind him. So if my hand is the plant, you don't see the plant behind here, right? So we're going to kind of, here's his body. We're going to skip through because this plant's behind him and add a little bit right there. So see, now this plant comes down behind our rainbow fish. We'll add a short one over here. And your plants don't have to be in the exact same place as mine. Do whatever you think looks the best. I'm going to do another one that comes up here behind my rainbow fish's tail. So if I skip over, right there. And then I'm going to add some sand on the bottom. The plants are going to be in front of the sand. So I'm going to start right over here and draw my sand. I'm going to stop at the plant, hop over the plant, go along again, stop, along again, stop. I don't want to go through my rainbow fish, so I'm going to skip over him, go again, stop, and go. So see, now it looks like my plants are growing in front of the sand. And then maybe we'll give our rainbow fish a few bubbles. Just some fun circles bubbling up. That one's going off the paper. Maybe we'll do another small one right here and there. And there we go. If you want to add a few more things on the ocean floor, you can. If you want to add some shells or some other plants. Like I said, if you want to add eyelashes to your fish, if you want to add squiggly lines to the fins, you can do that. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. Kind of put your own spin on this. Make it your own rainbow fish, okay? I hope you enjoyed drawing this with me. Next time, our next step will be to add color, baby, color to our rainbow fish. Have a great day, guys. Talk to you soon.